Tonight, sundown, marks the start of the Jewish Yom Kippur, the holiest day on the Jewish calendar. And to mark it, we have some valuable antique Judaica, courtesy of our next guest, Jonathan Greenstein of J Greenstein Co. Jonathan, welcome back. It's been a long time.
Stuart, it's always a pleasure to be here with you.
First item, forgive me for going right at the most valuable item that you brought with us, but let's do it, shall we? I think we can isolate this on camera. Looks to be like a tower of some sort. It is a what?
Right, a spice tower. On Saturday night, after every Sabbath, the Jews differentiate the Sabbath to the weekday by a little small ceremony, paragraph of Hebrew with a cup of wine, and we smell some spices. While there's no Jewish law on how to contain the spices, there is a mitzvah or a beneficial good deed to decorate a mitzvah.
$400,000 this is.
Yeah, and this came from your side of the pond. This was in the Gustav Tuck collection, and it was in the University Museum in London, and from there the London Jewish Historical Society, and narrowly survived the Blitz.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it silver?
Yeah, it's made out of silver. It's gilded.
Incredibly intricate.
It's unbelievable. The person that made this in 1716 in Poland or Galicia or the Ukraine, exactly we're not sure because the style of work is the same in that whole area, probably spent close to a year making this at the time.
Wow. Next item.
Yes.
I believe it is something that you use in is it a holiday of Sukkot? Is
holiday
that correct?
of Sukkot, right. Yom Kippur is tonight.
Yep.
Sukkot is Wednesday night. During the course of our exodus from Egypt into Israel, in the desert, we stayed in little tiny booths, kind of like teepees, and we celebrate that by observing the holiday of Sukkot.
And that is how much?
This is worth about $35,000 to $40,000. It was made in Dusseldorf in 1924, and it houses an etrog, which is one of the 4 species that we use as a prayer. Like Palm Sunday, right? Yep. We have a similar holiday called Sukkot.
Last item. It is a buckle as worn by a cantor.
Right.
For Yom Kippur.
That's correct, for tonight. It's time appropriate. On Yom Kippur, the person that's going to pray, representing the entire congregation, needs to separate the upper part of their body from the lower part of the body with like a belt to separate, the pure and the holy from the possibly impure. And they wear like a belt across it. And it was a tradition in Lemberg in Galicia, in the Ukraine, to make a fancy buckle and inscribe it with the biblical quotation from the Old Testament, indicating that on this day, God frees us of all of our sins.
Are you the biggest operator in the Judaica market? If I can put it like that, an operator in the Judaica market. I'm very sorry.
I think so. I hope so. Thank God. As far as expertise, a lot of people come to me with questions whether things are authentic, not authentic, and hopefully I answer them in the correct manner. But to answer your question, yeah, I hope so, man.
Jonathan, we appreciate you being with us today.
Yeah. For Hanukkah, I have Michael Steinhardt's menorah. I'll bring it to you. Michael.
Please, okay. Hanukkah is
near Thanksgiving.
Near Thanksgiving this year. Earlier than ever, I think.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
All right. Jonathan, come back for Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Thank you very much indeed, sir.